The moment my 82-year-old father-in-law got into my truck after leaving the hospital, he grabbed my arm and whispered, "Don't take me home. Take me to my lawyer before my family realizes I'm gone." I'm Michael Carter. I'm 58 years old, and I spent 30 years working as an HVAC technician in Ohio. My father-in-law, Harold, had just suffered a mild stroke. His two sons were supposedly too busy to pick him up. One had a business meeting, the other had an important client, and my wife Linda simply said, "Mike is retired, he can get Dad." So I went. But on the drive home, Harold suddenly locked all four doors, pulled an old digital recorder from his pocket and said, "You need to hear this." The recording started. My brother-in-law Rick's voice came through. "If we divide the farm into residential lots, we can make twice as much." Then Dennis laughed. "Dad probably won't make it to another Christmas." My hands tightened around the steering wheel. Harold stared out the window. "I've known what they were planning for 12 years, Michael. Today, you need to know the truth." Instead of taking him home, I drove straight to his lawyer. Inside her office was a sealed envelope that had been locked away for 7 years. It contained property records, maps, letters, and emails, proving Rick and Dennis had already been planning to sell their father's farm. The shocking part? They had started planning it 3 months before Harold even suffered his stroke. But Harold had one more secret. He handed me another sealed envelope. "Don't open this unless they try to destroy you." They did. Rick spread rumors across town that I had manipulated Harold into changing his estate. My customers started leaving. People at church stopped talking to me. And eventually, even my own wife began questioning me. Then Harold died. 3 weeks later, Rick took me to court. He claimed Harold had been mentally incapable of making his own decisions. But one by one, the truth came out. The doctor proved Harold was mentally competent. The recording was played. The property documents were shown. And finally, I opened Harold's envelope. His letter said, "Michael never asked me for money. He was simply the only one who showed up when my own children were too busy. That is why I am not giving him my land. I am giving him the responsibility of protecting it." The judge rejected Rick's claim. And then came the biggest twist. I didn't inherit the farm. Harold had placed it in a family trust, and he named me its successor trustee. He didn't leave me wealth. He left me his final responsibility. Because sometimes justice isn't about taking everything away from someone. Sometimes justice is simply letting the truth survive long enough for the lies to destroy themselves.